2016 Catalina Legacy Edition. About a 28-foot long trailer. It's got about maybe, I don't know, 260 square feet on the inside. Weighs probably about, so I don't know, 6,500 pounds maybe with all the stuff we got in it. I haven't measured and weighed it, but I know we're well under the limit. It can capacity, I think, 7,600 pounds. We're way below that. We don't really have that much stuff in it. Anyway, here it is. We're going to be in this from probably in the next week or so. We'll be leaving, so towards the latter part of October. We'll be back sometime in May. Pretty nice trailer. We got it used and it was in really good condition. I've done a lot of modifications to it. One of the first things we did was replace the tires. There was evidence of a blown tire. The substructure underneath, under the floor, was damaged in a couple of places right above the tire, so I expect there was a blown tire. And they were those cheapo tires, so we put 4 Goodyears on there. We think we'll be ready to go. Not only that, we've got a pressure monitoring system. That's what this little gizmo here is. And that sends a signal to a receiver in the truck, and it'll tell me what the pressure, constantly what the pressure of each tire is and what the temperatures are. So I know if I got pressure going bad, I know I got a problem, or if they get overheated. And we tried it out for 3 weeks on a trip we did out east, and it works really good. One thing I hear about people that go down south is the water's not that good. So we've got a dual filtration system here with a pre-filter and then the final real fine filter. And a standard 30 amp electrical hookup. Got a nice big slide on it. It's about, I don't know, must be 16 feet or so. Gives you a lot more room on the inside. And then we got this side, we got a access the underbed storage area, and I keep all the electrical stuff and on this side, extension cords and power protector, that kind of stuff. And we got an electric tongue jack. First time I ever had one of those. It's plus and minus. It's kind of slow, but it's better, I guess, than cranking it. Up on the roof, which I can't show you, we've got 400 watts of solar panels up there. LP tank you see there is the supply for the catalytic heater we have for the inside. When it gets cold, we're gonna need that. We'll go inside here. This is the inside of the trailer. Come in, there's a kitchen to the left, and got a couple of Lazy Boy chairs right there. Had a couch, sort of a pull-out bed type couch, and it was pretty miserable actually. And back here we've got a table. We had 4 chairs. We took out 2 of the chairs and just left 2 because that's all we need. Because in the back behind the chair, up against the wall, we've got some plastic storage units, and that's where we keep most of our clothing. In the back we got a pantry. Turn on a light here. And store all our food in there. On the bottom we put in linens and that kind of stuff, towels, whatever. Now we got a nice refrigerator freezer here. Plenty of room in there. Nice big freezer. And keep a lot of frozen food out. You can stay out on the boondocks for a little bit longer. Got a little oven, 3-burner range, microwave that we never use. Nice double bowl sink. And then up front we've got a useless television. We don't use that either. I don't need a television. I've got my computer here. You can see it. Got it set up with just a fold-up table. I've got it all checked out. It works really good. Hopefully all the bouncing and banging and stuff we go down the road isn't going to ruin it. We'll find out. And then up forward we got a bedroom. And everything's a mess in here right now because we're trying to reorganize and get things where we want them. We got a nice closet on both sides. Got a lot of room in there. Overhead storage. I don't know, you can't see in there, but it's a cavernous thing. It goes back about 3 feet. So there's a lot of storage in there. It's just that it's hard to get to. We got a nice window on both sides. Get a nice breeze through here. 12-volt fan mounted on the wall there. I put that in there. It came with this bracket for a TV. Well, we don't need a TV, but it sure is nice to have a fan. So we got that fan hooked up to 12 volts, so we can power that no matter where we're at, whether we're in boondocking or in a park someplace. The entire electrical system, the batteries, charger, inverter, all that stuff is under the bed here. There we go. Oh, you got a basic idea. Inverter there, that's the blue box. In the corner there's the charge controller for the solar panels on the roof. We got 400 watts of solar panels on the roof. That keeps the thing charged, the two batteries charged up. And if that doesn't work, we get a bunch of cloudy days in a row. The charger that you might be able to see down there in the corner will charge them up in about 3 hours running our generator. Down the heart of the system is the two Battle-Born lithium batteries. Each one is 100 amp hours. So that'll give us enough power for anything we want to do. Now obviously you can't run the air conditioning and microwave oven and stuff with it, but we don't use that anyway. And in the back we got a bathroom. Nice bathroom. It's small, but it's got a nice shower in it. Turn the light on so we can see. There we go. It's a good sized shower. You stand in there, no problem. Got a little bubble up in the top, but I don't. My head doesn't get nowhere near that, and I'm 6'5". And of course the toilet, little bitty sink. Give you an idea how big that sink is. There's my hand in there. 2 hands fill it up pretty much. A nice medicine cabinet. Then it had a door like this one up in the bedroom and the bathroom. Just a regular passage door, slab type swing door. We had that here originally, where I got the folding door now. The reason we put the folding door in is because when the slide out is in for traveling, this edge right here comes all the way up to about here. So if you wanted to get in there with the swing type door, you couldn't get into the bathroom at all, no way. But with this, all you got to do is just fold it up, and it doesn't interfere with the slide out at all, and you can get in there to use the bathroom, which is very nice when you're traveling. If you someplace where you can't stop and find a bathroom, all you do is pull off the side of the road, and we got one. Oh, for heat, you can probably, I don't know if you saw the little electric heater on the floor there. That works good. That'll heat it up in here. If it's like 45 degrees or so out, even 40, that'll heat it up in here really nice. Get it up to 70 degrees easily. And then if you don't want that, if you want something else, we got a fireplace here. There we go. Instant fire. Look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Of course, obviously that's only going to work when we're plugged into shore power. We got 115, 120 volt shore power. And that also heats up. There's a internal heater in there with a blower, and that'll also keep it warm in here. So between the two heaters, we can get down to freezing or below and still be able to stay warm in here. Now, what happens when we're out boondocking and we don't have 110 volts? Then we have this, well, you probably can't see it. Right back here, there's a little heater. Right there. And that's called a wave gas powered catalytic heater. And we obviously don't leave it there. We put it over here, right in front of the oven, just sits on the floor there. And the gas line runs outside. And we've got a 20-pound bottle out there. And that's what we use to heat it up in here and out when we don't have 120 volt power. I've tried it. It works really good. It takes a little bit for it to get going. The nice thing about it, you don't have to worry about any ventilation. It uses a catalytic combustion, and so there's no open flame. It just sort of glows, and it's got what they call radiant heat. So if you're sitting in front of it, you feel warm, even though it doesn't warm the air. It warms the objects that it's aimed at. And it works really good. It takes a while for it to really warm up in here as the objects, the wall, the floor, the couch, and everything, our chairs rather, start heating up, and that is what heats the air. So after about an hour and a half, it gets really nice and comfortable in here. That's the interior. So this is going to be it for 6 months, maybe 7 months, I don't know. All winter anyway. We'll see how it works out.